Hey gang, Matt from Easy Breakouts, about to start another current market trend review, but before I do, just wanted to mention that if you find this video helpful, be sure to click on that subscribe button down below. Also, you can view additional videos by visiting our YouTube channel. Alright, let's hop into our analysis. So across the board, folks, we are hitting all-time highs. Well, I guess I should take that back, all except the Russell. So Dow, S&P, NASDAQ all hitting new highs. We had the crude actually balancing out, the gold and the bonds both backing off. So we'll see all of this on the charts. But as always, starting off our analysis here with the S&P 500 dailies. So here it is, folks. We've been talking about those 2300s offering a bit of resistance. We finally broke out of it today, and we saw a lot of stocks following suit as we thought that would be the case. So here's the thing is, over the last couple of days, we've been mentioning here on these videos how just be cognizant of some of these areas down below. It did seem like the market was starting to perk up, or I should say, flash signs of potential weakening or stalling. But we had, we said basic thing that we needed to recognize is that we are still in an uptrend, and until you started to take out those lower levels here, that really you can't call for any sort of tops in the market. And here we are, and I think that call was the right thing to do, which is basically just be alert of where those support areas are down below. But until you actually break down and close down below them, we can't be predicting what's going to happen in the market. And this is just testament to what we do every single day, which is taking the market one day at a time, looking at price and volume one day at a time. And here we are up and over these highs. We caught some really nice breakouts. I'm going to talk about those in just a second. But here we are on the S&P's new all-time highs, getting above those 2300s. The NASDAQ as well, new all-time highs. Here's that relative strength in the NASDAQ here, folks. So we continue to make some good progress here in the markets. Ever since this November, some people have called this like the Trump bump, the Trump rally here. We've been continuing to make nice progress. And here's the thing that you've got to recognize here, folks, is that even though the markets are rallying, we're still focusing in on the stocks that are breaking out of these chart patterns. All right, so we're not buying stocks extended that are just up 30% and we're trying to buy them just we hope that there's more gains to come. What we're doing is we're looking for recognizable chart patterns and buying the breakouts on big volume, and that's what we're going to be looking for every single day. And we'll see some of those examples in just a second. But moving over to the commodity space here, folks, we had the gold's kind of backing off, which was good, right? Because we saw that it seemed like the gold and the bonds were somewhat of a safety or a risk-off trade, and that's why those are starting to get bid. So it does make sense now. We've gotten some nice action from the equities. We see some of the risk-off trade kind of backing away, people putting assets back into the equities. So that's a good thing to see here on the gold. I wouldn't suspect that this would be the final attempt of a test up here at the 1250s. I would think that we'd make a couple more attempts here to see if maybe there really is some strong resistance at the 1250s on the gold, or if maybe it might be able to break out higher. So we might kind of back and fill here for some time, but I wouldn't think that this would be the last time we try and test up here near these 1250s. Here's a look at the bonds here. Remember, we were talking about how it just kind of popped its head right above these prior resistance levels, and here you are kind of fading back down below. So there still seems to be some sellers in this area forcing the bonds back down below those prior levels. And here's the crude here, folks. Still no directional trade on the crude, still right in the middle of these 54s, 51s. In fact, a few days ago it kind of looked like this was about ready to roll over, and then boom, right back up, right? So no directional bias, no directional tell here from the crudes. And then let's take a look at some of our individual equities here. So a couple of things that we did notice is we had some really just nice trades that developed throughout the day. So as the NASDAQ was ripping higher, as the S&Ps were moving nicely higher here, folks, we picked up some nice little trades here. So like the service now coming right through these highs. This was a nice little trade right in through this region. That was from the 91s up into the 92.40s. Here was another one, this SBGI, right? Look at that, just really nice shot to the upside. Another one was this AERI. It didn't quite finish as great as we had hoped, but look, just nice solid breakout up and over these levels. And then a couple of the swing trades that we've had on for some time continued to power higher. This EXEL here, this was another like 3.5–4% day. And if you just look at this on a daily here, folks, these are the breakouts that we're talking about, right? Really nice moves at this point. This is up like about 15% in 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 days. And you can see the nice volume that's been building as it's breaking out. So folks, again, no matter what the market environment is, focus in on the best relative strength stocks, the ones that are trading up near 52-week highs or 5-year highs. Look for them as they're breaking out of recognizable chart patterns, and that confirmation is going to come from that big volume on the breakout. That's what we're going to focus in on every single day. Always has been, always will be the game plan. So outside of that, folks, hoping everyone has a great trading day ahead, and join us for our next market trend review. Hey, by the way, if you haven't done so already and you're liking the analysis, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And as a reminder, you can also view additional videos by visiting our YouTube channel. Or if you'd like to find out more about Easy Breakouts, go ahead and click that Show More right above the comments section to find out more about Easy Breakouts. But other than that, have a great trading day ahead, and may the trend be with you. Take care, everyone.